day later, I wake up to this message. Want to come get fly on ice and DP'd live on Cam Soda? I'll pay you $500. What the is DP'd? And what is Cam Soda?
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel. And as always, we're just going to go ahead and get it started. So if you could like the video here in the beginning, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And hey, how's it going? My name's Ratboy. Let's get into it.
My friends convinced me that I should do Facebook dating. So it's not on any websites, not on anything, whatever. And so they're like, just do Facebook dating. This is fun. We're having fun out here. So I'm like, okay. So I got to do all that, and literally first person out of the gate, messaging back and forth. And they say, no shit, they say this. Just want to let you know that I don't read long text. If it's more than 2 sentences, I just don't read those. I didn't even respond back. I just deleted it, deleted Facebook dating. I'm over 40. I still use capital and I use punctuation. I still use 2 spaces when I text. Even though it's a text, I use 2 spaces before I begin the next sentence. I don't have time for men out here that are like, I don't read texts that are longer than 2 sentences. I don't need full punctuation, but I'm still not ready to date. I don't even have
Women.
Excuse me, ma'am, you're over 40. You're well past the wall. That makeup's doing a lot of heavy lifting. The face filters are piling on right there. You don't have a choice. Now, my personal opinion, I think this guy was rather nice to you. He told you up front he wasn't going to read your long messages. He's a busy man. He's got stuff he has to do. He's on Facebook dating, trying to smash. He ain't trying to talk to some 40-year-old that is worn out, been ran through, maybe a 3 on a good day. Wipe all that makeup off and the concealer, and what do you got? You got a pepperoni pizza. Well, look, let's just say that you were to find the man of your dreams on Facebook. Then what? What are you looking for at 40? I don't know this woman's story. I'm going to assume she divorced her husband. She went to go find herself. And of course, we all know when a woman says she wants to find herself, she means that she wants to ran through some more. She needs some more hot girl summers. She needs some more Miami vacations with the girlies. She needs to get herself. Well, I'm not going to finish that last up. You guys know what I mean. This has been happening over and over. You have these women who are in their 40s. They're trying to find themselves. It's the eat, pray, love type situation, except just replace love with back shots and replace eat with Jose Cuervo. And there you go. These women are in their 40s. They're doing it raw because why wouldn't you? And now they're getting offended because some guy on Facebook isn't going to read these long messages. Look, he is only going to read the long messages from the young women. So when he comes across someone like you, he comes across a buzzer beater that is trying to get his money before he croaks, then he's going to tell you straight up that he's not going to read your long messages. So I guess it's a good thing you're not on Facebook dating anymore, but honestly, dating apps are just trash altogether. I'm not sure why you would think one ran by Facebook would be even better. We're really digging in the bottom of the barrel now, aren't we? But it kind of tells you something about women. Once they hit all the other dating apps, you've been ran through with all the other apps, and they've already took the bananas from all the other dudes on those other apps, because eventually once you go through all those dudes, the same dudes keep popping up. You would have to literally move locations to get different men. Once they make it through the first batch, they gotta download the next app, and at least she's learning, I guess. She's coming to the realization that the only man that's going to be in her life is probably a male cat that she finds behind the dumpster of the Wendy's.
When I tell you Facebook dating is ghetto, it's ghetto. I matched with this guy, and I instantly realized that was a mistake, and it's obviously a no. He looks like he had been to prison and was in a jail cell when he was taking half of his pictures. I do not know how I ended up swiping right on that man. But anyway, he ended up texting me, he ended up messaging me on Facebook and saying, hey. And of course, because I had realized the red flags before he'd even messaged me, I did not reply. Well, a day later, I wake up to this message. Want to come get fly on ice and DP'd live on Cam Soda? I'll pay you $500. What the is DP'd? And what is Cam Soda? Also, why would you think that $500 would be enough?
It's enough for you.
And obviously there's a market for this, or else he wouldn't be asking. There probably are women on Facebook dating that do say yes. Ghetto. There you go.
Oh, here we go again.
There are women on Facebook dating that will get into a man's car. These women will get into a man's car with another man in there. So there's two men in this car. They will get into the car, and then they will allow this man to drive them onto the interstate to go to this other dude's house to have a 3-person party, if you know what I mean. If you haven't seen this video I made, I'm going to throw up the thumbnail in a second. If you haven't seen this video, watch this video. It goes over this entire situation where a woman, she basically ignores all the red flags you could ignore and gets herself in a very dangerous pipe laying situation. But check out that video. If I can remember, I'll throw the link down in the description. But it's very interesting. And this is something that happens on Facebook dating, evidently. These men get on Facebook dating, they match with these women, and then they offer them $500 to do this. If you don't know what DP means, it basically means there's going to be one banana in her. Well, you know what I mean. I don't have to explain it. I think you guys know. You can get it. Just put the puzzle pieces together. One banana's in the split and one banana's in the sundae. And that is what a DP is. And they were even gracious enough to offer her $500, which honestly, hey, in this economy, I mean, you know what? The job wasn't for her. She didn't pass the application process. So at least they told her up front. This other guy in this other video, it just kind of drove off with her and stuff, which is not okay. But then again, you're on Facebook dating. I'm not sure what you expected. It's literally the bottom of the barrel, as I've said before. It is the worst. One thing, Facebook in itself is just horrible. And then you want to add dating into it. This is just such a delusional take that women would think this is a good idea. I do not understand. Maybe they've forgotten that dating apps aren't for dating, but oh well.
This whole dating thing, especially at my age, over 50,
Oh God.
is just bull. I had a date on Monday, met him through Facebook dating app. Seemed super normal, just kind of average guy.
They all do.
Date went great. Good conversation. We talked about going to concerts this summer. He's like, hey, what are you doing for my birthday? In June, we could go to Mexico. I was like, simmer down, dude. We just met. But it went well. And so I was like, oh, pleasantly surprised. This may not be such a bad thing. Well, today I'm scrolling on Facebook. And because we became friends on Facebook after Facebook dating, something popped up that somebody had liked from back in February. And guess what it was? Oh, it was him in a relationship. So, screenshot, send it to him. What the hell, dude? We just went out on Monday. Are you in a relationship? Well, I got blocked. Of course I did. But guess what? I still have her name. So, yep, send her a little message, send her the screenshot, and I'm like, oh, do you happen to be in a relationship with this person? Because we went out on a date on Monday, and we met on Facebook dating. And as a woman, I would want someone to tell me. I hope she tears him up. I hope she puts him in his place. I hope he really is single again now. What a jerk. So sick of this kind of bullshit. Anybody honest anymore? Does anybody just want to be in a normal, regular relationship? It's a good thing I have a cat.
At my house, Fatso, and you didn't ask permission. So you and your friends can leave now, or they can carry your out in a bucket.
And there you have it, fellas. See, a lot of times these women will not understand that once you hit over a certain age, these guys are not going to take you seriously. He's just trying to position you to be his side chick, his side piece. I'm not sure why he's going for 50-year-olds, maybe because they're super easy and have less options. That's always good for some men, I guess. But you have to understand that this guy kind of knows what he's getting into. He took you out on a cheap first date, and then his next move was taking you to Mexico. So there you go. You can fill in the blanks on that one. It never ceases to amaze me how some of these women who are well past the wall, they've been just demolished in their life. There is so much trauma. There is so much just drama in their life. that they've had to go through and to grow from. Is some things they'll say that they've grown from the trauma. You do not want to be involved with these women romantically for any long periods of time. Now, sure, some of these guys will take them out for a night. They will put minimal effort in. I heard the guy, he won't even read a few sentences of a text. He's putting in very minimal effort because the return is very minimal. These women aren't looking to do anything with you. They are looking to find that provider guy to settle down, settle with until they depart from this earth. And I'm sorry, but a lot of guys aren't willing to take that spot. They don't want it. They don't see any benefit of taking care of a geriatric old woman who she's not going to do anything for him. So why would he waste his time? These dudes aren't even reading text at this point. But at least these guys are nice enough to tell some of these women up front, unlike the woman in my previous video I posted where they basically just started taking her places and didn't even tell her where they were going, which is kind of wild to me. As a woman, why would you put yourself in that situation? I think once you reach a certain age, 40, 50, there should be certain expectations you need to hold with men, meaning that you're past your prime. Settle down, get you some cats, join a Pilates class, be proud of where you are in life because it's not going to get any better. And if you try to fill that void in your life with a man, it in some cases could just get potentially worse because the past has proven that you do not make wise decisions, and these same unwise decisions you choose to make will follow you for the rest of your life. But let me know what you guys think. That's going to be the end of today's video. Leave a comment if you have something to say. Like the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and that'll be it for me. I'll catch you guys later. Rat Boy out.